What's shaking, Chewer Nation? ChewbaccaLemma here, back with another Madden 18 half-hour only sniping video where we snipe for a half hour and hopefully make a lot of coins. As you see on this screen, we are on PlayStation today. Well, hopefully you can tell because I'm only at 800K, but been building, not playing too much, just slowly grinding up. No money spent again on PlayStation. My contracts are high from the Snicker solos, if you remember that. Don't know if they even still have them out. Getting 2,500 contracts, doing some solos and such. But yeah, no money spent, so I'm happy about where I stand on PlayStation, building an all-Texans team, but it is a grind, especially with what I'm doing over on Xbox with a 90 overall team. But what we're doing today is sniping the team-by-team filter, but showing it on PlayStation, and I want to just stress that right now, at this present moment of making this video, and I think this will be true for a long ways out, this filter is going to be really good. Being able to spot, like, just cheap elites, being able to keep making coins on it over and over again, it's been so good to me so far. Now, I checked 881s. I kind of just let it sit to see what they sell for. 27 did sell, 29 did sell. 3 was kind of the edge. So I feel like 29 is about where you want to sell these, but you see there's some selling at 3, and some of these even selling for more, 33, 36. So it's not just a one price fits all, but if you don't want to check it up on Mutthead, just think in your mind, 3,000 is the minimum, tax 2,700. So if you get it for cheaper than 2,700, you're going to make profit. I would of course try to make a little bit more than 100 coins, but it's pretty easy to figure out. Do the same thing with 82 to 83s. Just kind of let it sit, or if you just get comfortable with it, you can kind of figure it out. Okay, 4,000 and 42. This 4,000 will most likely sell. 42 probably will sell. When I was selling these, a lot of these were selling for around 45 to 47. It may have come down a tad, but somewhere in that 4,500 range, you'll notice that a lot of these will sell. So you can kind of sit here. This one doesn't look like it will sell. Somewhere, again, 45-ish. Maybe it's 44, 43, but it's really easy to figure out. You just kind of let it sit here. 42 did sell. A lot of these 43s will probably all pretty much sell. They probably actually will sell. This Ron Parker, I bet, will sell in 3 minutes. And it's just crazy how people, I don't know if it's just more people on, but I feel like overpricing is so good right now. It's so easy, and you can make a ton of coins. So let's just say 4,200 at the minimum. So take 10% off of that, about 400. So that's about 3,800, a little less than 3,800. But 3,780. So that's what you're gonna make from each card that you sell if you sell it at 4,200. Some sell for more, but if you just want a bare minimum 4,200, then 84 to 85 bare minimum looks to be about 10,000. So it's really easy. That's 9,000 after tax. And now you've got a good idea on cards, on elites, and that's really important. Also, one thing that you can also check, Mutt Heroes, they are coming up a lot right now. So check those prices as well if you want. 881s. You can wait. Look, they don't sell too much. There's one at 8 that looks like it's not going to sell. So I'd say somewhere 7,500-ish. A card didn't sell. I think I put that one up for about 4,700 for an 82 to 83. So that's the one card that was up. So yeah, so that's another one. So think about 7,500 for Mutt Heroes, because you will see a decent amount of those. At least right now, we kind of have a price for those as well. So that's pretty easy. And what I'm going to do is elite team by team, but on PlayStation. And what you're going to find, guys, I'm telling you guys, you're going to find so much success. 80 to 81s, you're going to find so many at like 1,000 coins. You can sell them for like 2,900 coins, like easy, like pretty much 100% sell rate. So I sold all mine for around 27. You probably can sell them for a little bit more. But make sure when you're doing this, whether you do all offense or all defense, make sure. If you're sniping in the morning, you actually might just be able to do all because there's not that many people on. But right now, there's a lot of people on all defense. Make sure you're seeing 59. So see how Bears, you're seeing 51. There's too many cards up. So that's not a big deal. We just won't do Bears. And there's a few other teams that it's true about as well. Bengals are fine. You see 59. That's what you want. So make sure when you're sniping, you're seeing those newest cards. If you're not seeing the newest cards, it's not going to work. You're going to see cards that have been up for too long. Not saying you can't get snipes. Like, there's still potential. But the odds of actually hitting something is very unlikely. You want to see 59 minutes. You see Joe Hayden here at 9, we said we can sell them for 10, so that's not going to be any profit. Remember, 10%. 10%. You got a Ward here, so I don't know what he goes for. Maybe he sells for 12, maybe he sells for 11. I'm going to go ahead and check it out and see. So you see one up for 99, there's one up for 10, 12. You could definitely buy this, and I'm not saying you shouldn't or should, but you got to remember 10% tax. You're not going to make too much. To me, right now, it's so easy to fill up your auctions. I would go with stuff that you're more comfortable with. So you're like, I might be able to make 1,000 coins off of it, maybe a little bit more. But is it really worth even 60? Okay, look at this, 6,200. If I get this, that was up for almost 30 seconds. On an 84 to 85, I said the bare minimum that they sell for, we look, is 10,000. If you look on Mutthead, which I could actually look at it right now, and I might actually make a video of me what I'm looking at on Mutthead if you have no idea what I'm doing. I'm on actually a computer right now because it's just a little bit better. So I type in, I was going to type in Mutthead. I'm already on Mutthead. Never mind, my keyboard's not working. Okay, so, alright, we'll just do it on a mobile device. So, the mobile device here, if we look at Mutthead, I prefer the non-mobile version. Mobile version, not... you know, we would like it to be a little bit better, but you know, that's okay. It's still a good option, but the non-mobile version, just using your browser, is way better. I mean, I'm sorry, but it is. So if you type in Buchanan, now I know I'm taking a lot of time, but this is really important. Why is he not popping up? Hello? I might have typed it into the wrong spot. That was probably my fault. I don't know. I thought I typed his name in wrong. Okay, Buchanan here. So, oh yeah, and you also got to click on the right one. I wasn't on the prices page. We're just struggling here. So it says he goes for $10,500. I went to Xbox, $10,500. On PlayStation, maybe, $10,500. Okay, we're finally there, and you can refresh it, which is nice. Now, I said $10,000, but it doesn't mean that every car goes for that. The last one sold for $62.95, $36.26. But then, this is the last 15 minutes, $11,000. 13,000, 11,000, and a lot around the 9. Somebody got one for 26 and 3,600. So I see 13,000. If you want, I'm not saying it's going to be 100% sell rate, but look at what they're selling for, and then if you want to try to get maximum value, you know, put it up for what the maximum they're selling for. You're going to find that a lot of times they will sell. Mutthead is the truth. It's so good. It's able to see what cars are selling for, and a lot of times you will find that they will sell for that price. Like this at 3,000 over here. Didn't I say like the minimum is somewhere around 45? Okay, thank you for taking that. I was going to make 1,000 coins with ease. Never mind. But yeah, so we already got a really good deal on Buchanan. And what you also will find is the E's 80 to 81s, and I've already said it, you're going to find them for like 1,000 coins, and you can sell them for like closer to 3. Like, it's so easy. So you see a Scandrick over here at 31. He's been up for 2 minutes. He's been up for 2 minutes, and you can easily sell this. We've already seen it for somewhere around 45. And I'll show it on the screen, of course, as well. That's about 1,000 coins. You could actually try to sell it for a little bit more as well. Use Mutthead if you're not really sure 100%. But people tell me, okay, how do you know all these prices? Look at what I did at the beginning. All I did, I found out what the prices were. Now the question is, well, can you make more than what you found out? I found out at the beginning of the video that you can sell cards for 84 to 85s for 10,000 coins. But that's the minimum. This Cameron Wake, 10,000 right here, 85, and there's one up for 12, 12.5, so I'm going to go ahead and pass. But you say he was up for 6,000. That doesn't mean you sell them for 10. That's the minimum you could sell them for. If you want to get maximum value, use Mutthead. It's a wonderful way to at least figure out approximately what they sell for, but you don't have to know every single price. Use Mutthead. Once you buy the card, so like this True Font, I said every single card sells for 10,000. So 8,000, right? Every single card sells for 10,000 if it's 84 to 85, but True Font might sell for more, and he actually probably will sell for like 1,000 more. We'll see what he does sell for. True Font here, let's see, refresh it. 10,000 at the minimum. In the last sales, I see at 12,000. Nothing really over 12, but 12,000 is the most. So we're going to go ahead and throw it up for 12, a little over 12, but we'll just throw it up for 12. We'll see if he sells. Again, 10,000 at the minimum, that might be what I only get out of him. But if you want to try to get maximum value, which I know a lot of people in the comments are really good at sniping, and like, you're losing so much value. The reason is because I prefer speed over like perfect pricing. I much prefer speed. So like this Allen right here, I think that's who it was. Was it Ricardo Allen? Yeah, so like I'm just going to throw him up for 45 and just move on. Like I might be able to sell him for 47, 48, but to me it's not worth even looking up. I don't know. Maybe I'm wrong, and I also want to make sure my cards sell because I don't want to repost. That's also a big thing. I hate reposting, but it's really important to note that there's a lot of value that can be had by using Mutthead. Once you have a good price down, like you're like, okay, I got the prices, we're good. Now once you buy a card, you can then look up price again. So like this Church, you can sell it for 10, but can you sell it for more? I don't think you can sell it for too much more, so I'm going to pass. But you could definitely maybe look into maybe selling it for like 12,000. I don't think it's worth it because there's so many other things that you can make a bunch of coins off of. And you can sell it for 10, but even if you sell it for 10, that's 200 coins. Like, is that really that big a deal? If you notice the Jets, I should just go back to it, 49 minutes. We don't want that. So skip the Jets. And I might have missed a team that also the same thing. Make sure you're seeing 59 minutes. And I am also, like, I'm bad at seeing that as well. So we know the Bears and the Jets do not work. So keep that in mind. We see Thomas Davis. You can buy these if you want, 1,600, and sell them for close to 3. To me, like, you can find those anytime, though. So that's your call. If you want to just snipe for a few minutes, okay, go ahead. If you want to snipe for, you know, a half hour, snipe for a little bit, I would go ahead and pass, because what you're going to find, you will have so many cards, you just don't have enough slots to sell them in. You only get so many slots. So like 3,000 over here, he's been up for 10 minutes almost. Robert Quinn, I know I can make 1,000 coins off of him, so I'm gonna go ahead and do it. Was he up for 10? I don't know, 6 minutes. I don't remember what it said, but whatever it was, he was up for a while, and it's 1,000 coins that I know 100% I'm gonna sell it for. Again, the same thing with 881s. It's like, do you want to make 1,000, or do you want to try to make more? Is it worth filling up a slot? That's what it comes down to. Is it worth filling up a slot? And that's your call. Like, you only have 20 slots to sell cards. Like, well, Kerrigan's only 28,000. That's almost that's ridiculous. I might just pick him up on Xbox just to have him, like, as a backup. Like, 30,000 coins for an absolutely fantastic player. That's actually pretty crazy. Another 3,000, I guess I'll go ahead and buy it. I might pass on these later in the video just because, yeah, it's 1,000 coins, but if you get 20 auctions, 1,000, that's only 20,000 coins you're going to be able to make. Not saying that's not a lot. 20,000 coins adds up a lot, but you fill up your auctions, you can't do anything else. Like, you have to go to another account, or you got to play solos, you got to play head-to-head. And not that that's a bad thing, but if as long as that's what you want to do. If you want to keep sniping, well, now you're it's full. Texans 56, is that full? Nope, they're just none is being posted the last few minutes. So that one's actually not full, interesting enough. It's just nobody's posting a Texan, I guess. Titans look good, 1,400, yeah, sure. I'll go ahead and buy it. Like I said, 2,900. I was selling it for like 2,700 before, so I'm just gonna throw it up for 27. You could definitely probably get it closer to 29, 28, 29, somewhere in there. That's again, like, okay, are you comfortable? Do you mind reposting? Is that a big deal if you have to repost? If you don't want to repost, obviously you got to put it up for a little bit cheaper. If you don't mind reposting, then you could put up for a little bit less. I shouldn't click Bears, but Bears are really close right now. So that's just your call. I hope that's making some sense. If you have any questions, definitely leave them in the comments down below. I feel like I know I repeat myself a lot, but it's so easy, and I think somebody said this on Twitter too, like, how many people that play MUT are on Twitter? Very small percentage. I saw somebody, and I'm sorry, I don't know who that was. Very small percentage. How many percent that play MUT watch my videos? Get 10,000 views, which is, a really amazing video. That's such a small percentage of the MUT crowd. So I don't really feel like we're not really, it's okay, if you know how to work the auction house. It's not really going to make any big changes. I'm just letting you know, like, it's a few people. Knowing more is, I think, a fine idea. And I think the more people that can do it with spending less money, or, not spending money, or whatever it may be, I think that's good. I think that's overall good. I think the more players, because a lot of people, like for me, I don't spend money on games besides the market. I've never paid for an app, and you may be the same way. I don't pay. If I want it, unless it's something that I really need, maybe I'm missing something. I'm not gonna pay, unless it's something that's really useful and I know that it's really good quality. So, like, I prefer, I don't know what I'm getting out of packs, seems more kind of gambling to me, so I don't spend money on packs. That's not saying that you shouldn't spend money on packs. You can do whatever you want. It's just not something that I do. So when it comes to more other people, I think are probably very similar to me in a sense that they also, it doesn't matter if they have to spend money, they just won't play the game. Like, I think that is the thing. It's not like we're, to me, like, changing, like, a bunch of people now are not, EA's losing a bunch of money. I think it's actually just more people are playing the game. The more people, if you can have a non-pay-to-win way to play the game, I think that's good. I think that's overall helps. Is that like Jalen Ramsey? No, I was wondering what he actually went for. Wow. Card values are so cheap right now. It's really, really easy to get confused on exactly, oh, Jets. Don't click the Jets. Dang. Confused on what the prices are for sure. For sure. But yeah, you're going to fill your auctions up really easy with this filter. I'm telling you right now, they'll be full at the end of a half hour, in 20 minutes. End of, whatever. Like, it's going to be so fast that you're going to fill these up. Like, I could buy that Bradbury over there for $3,300 if I wanted to. I'm just not buying it because I want to make sure that I I have a chance to hit something really big, I'm not going to just fill up my auction. So like 9,000, I know I can sell it for 10, but like how much can I really make off that? Maybe 1,000, you know? Like, again, we're passing up on 1,000 coins because we don't want to fill up our auctions. You know, a Maurice Alexander, I can sell him for 10, remember? Well, can I sell him for any more than that? Maybe 11, maybe, doesn't look like it. Perhaps, not saying you can't, but you could, but it's probably, you know, pretty close. So you're not going to make a whole lot. So let's keep going. I'm not saying you have to, of course, pass up on these. You can do whatever you want. But for me, I don't want to fill up my auctions with a bunch of 1,000 coins. Now, if it's an easy 1,000, if I know 100%, like this guy right here, like I'm going to buy it. Like 2,700, I can sell it for 45. I don't even have to look it up. Again, you could look it up. You might be able to sell it for 5. Again, that's just depending on if you want to look it up on Muthead. It's really good. I prefer usually just to sell the cards without looking them up. Looking at the prices at the beginning of the video, you can figure out. Of course, prices change, but it's really easy to figure out. Like you don't have to be a rocket scientist, you know. But okay, so I just bought this Von Bell. I know I said 100%, 10,000, right? 100%, 10,000. Von Bell. I think TT23, Mr. Throne, made a video on how to use Muthead last year, so I don't want to like step on any. I think he might have. I don't want to step on any toes. I feel like I just had that come to my head. So I don't know if I make a video on how to use Muthead, but if you have any questions on exactly what I'm looking at, definitely ask those. Again, all you're looking for is what is the most they sell for in the past like 10 sales. You can even go back. You can go back as far as 100 sales, but 12,000 is what I saw, so I'm going to go ahead and put that up. Instead of putting up for 10, that was 1,100 coins, but I decided to look at Muthead and maybe make a little bit more, which is, you know, of course, awesome. Steelers, no. I'm skipping the Steelers. The Seahawks were no-go. I'm skipping the Steelers because I know for a certain that they are full, because they are always full. Always. They have so many cheap elites that just flood the auction house, which is crazy, but all right, come on. I actually did okay, so another one that I can buy here, Kendricks. So we'll check him out as well. Kendricks, all right, so again, you know, the 84 to 85s I think vary so much in price. That's why I'm looking him up. The minimum, I put him up for 10,000, but if I see that he can sell for more, I'll put him up for maybe 11 or something like that. A lot of times, it does end up, you sell a lot of these for 10,000, depending, or whatever. So I see one up again for 12 in the last 7 minutes. So I'm going to try it at 12. If he doesn't sell, you'll see it on the screen, guys. You'll see what he sells for. Hopefully I don't miss any cards. There's a chance I miss one that did sell. If that happens, let me know. But I try to put it in the screen like exactly what it sells for. I've been trying to do that, be more, just better, make better quality videos for you guys, and hopefully it shows, I hope, a little bit more. It does take an extra, you know, I have to wait for everything to sell, which is, and if it doesn't sell, I got to wait, got to repost and stuff, which is fine. Not really that big a deal, but, okay. All right, and we're back at it. So yeah, and again, if you're on Xbox, I checked the prices before I made this video. 31. I'm actually gonna pass. I'll go ahead and buy this 1,000 though. What the heck? So, like, it's been up for over 30 seconds. I didn't get it, but wow, like that just shows you like how easy is it to snipe. It's up for 30 seconds. Like it's not like you have to. There's a 1,500 courtesy, nah, but it's not really too difficult. I was on Xbox. Prices are actually very similar. The last I checked, very similar. So you're not going to struggle with the pricing. I think you use the same methods to find the pricing. It's not anything too groundbreaking. Just search 881 by buy now and see what they're selling for. Right at the one thing I didn't mention, and I should have mentioned, it's really, really, really important that you do not take your auctions off. Wait till they expire, or actually what you're going to find, they will hardly ever will expire. So like these are like 1,300, 1,400. I guess I'll buy one. I don't know if I'll buy the other one. I'll just throw it up for like 27. Did I buy the other one? I guess so easy coins, but like then again, it's like, do you flood your auction? You only get 20 of them. But you know, the 84 to 85s are where you really make a lot of coins. And of course, the reason why I like this filter so much is because it's just elite defense. There could be like any elite defensive player could come up and you could get, you know, a crazy good snipe, and that's why I like it. But what was I gonna say? It's really important that you do not take your auctions off, because a lot of times what happens, these cards sell the very last minute, like within the last 60 seconds, they will sell. I know it seems crazy. It's just the way that people don't understand the auction house. It is actually it's nuts But people will... Oh. So sorry. People will buy it right at the last second because they don't understand how the auction house works. And guess what? That's when you go ahead and pounce and you go ahead and make, you know, that's how you make a killing off overpricing, is because people just don't understand the auction house. Man, boy, down to 326. I paid $410 a couple days ago. That was on Xbox, so this is probably actually cheaper over on Xbox, but that's all right. I keep clicking Jets. 850 coins. Yes, please. That Darius Slay, I think that is actually a buy as well. Actually, maybe even make more off that Slay. I need to go back. Even though this was such a cheap price, I think the Slay actually can make more at 5,500. Can I get the Slay? Let's see. The Slay is still there. Wow. Let's go ahead and see if I can get it. It's up for 20 seconds. Nice. We'll go ahead and sell them for, I think we checked that at about 8,500, I would say a lot of these sell for. We'll see. That's, you know, over 2,000 there, so that's a lot better, of course. You know, getting 2,000 a snipe, that's 40,000. And honestly, can you ask for, like, easier sniping? And then, not only is it so easy, you got the big hit potential, which is why I like it so much. There's other filters you can use. Of course, you can go golds. You can still do harvest golds, which isn't really too great anymore, but you can still do that. But the problem is there's no big hit to it. There's no, like, excitement. You never know what's gonna pop up. Like, you might get a few thousand here and there, but like, and you might make more overall, maybe. But for me, that gets too boring. This kind of takes up time, like just kind of waiting, you know, for the big snipe. And they will happen. Believe me, you will get big snipes if you do this enough. You know, over the course of the year, you will get some big snipes. I've hit 100K snipes. I've hit a few 100K snipes, actually. A good handful of 100K snipes. I hit a 500K snipe as well on Odell Beckham Jr. So it's not... They will come, guys. Yeah, believe me. The snipes will come. That's why I like big hit filters, because you never know. It may not happen in a video. It may happen in a video. It's happened in a video before. It's also, you know, sometimes I just keep hitting small stuff over and over and over again. And if you could tell me it's too hard to snipe on PlayStation, you are lying right now. You cannot tell me that it's hard to snipe on PlayStation. Like, this is too easy, like, guys. Like, it's exactly the same as Xbox. The pricing is even close to the same. Everything is basically the same. Like, it's not any difficult. The only thing that you could argue on PlayStation is the filters. Sometimes you have to be less strict because there's just less cards being posted. That's what makes PlayStation different. But besides, like, the auction house is the same, so it's like, I obviously can snipe on PlayStation, I think, just as effectively as I can on Xbox. You just got to adjust your filters a little bit. That's why I made a video basically on this filter, same filter, on PlayStation to show you how good this is on a different system. Like, it's the same exact filter on Xbox as well, and hopefully it's still enjoyable if you're on Xbox, and helpful, of course. 2,700, like, I can't pass these up. I'll go ahead and buy it. I mean, I know it's only like 1,400 coins at 4,500. Like, I feel like it's like, should I even fill up my auctions? But that's okay. We'll go ahead and throw it up and go ahead and make a lot of coins. I mean, it adds up. Like, it's good, I guess. Like, you know, you just keep buying cards. You just keep buying. Of course, I would love to hit, you know, the big stuff, but it adds up. It adds up. And with all of this said, I hope you guys, I know it's late because I wasn't even thinking. Hope you guys had a wonderful Thanksgiving making this. I was driving a lot. Still have a few more to go to. But I hope you guys had a wonderful Thanksgiving. If you still have some Thanksgiving dinners to go to, make sure to be safe. Have a good time. Spend it with your family. That's definitely important to cherish those times. You never know how many times you can do it. You know, it's cherish it. I don't want you to be like gloomy, but you just never know. So hopefully you have a wonderful Thanksgiving. I do. I hope you do. This McCourty right here, 6,000. I know it's a weird, but I thought I saw one earlier sell for like 8 something. Yeah, okay, we'll buy it. Again, I said I don't want to fill up my auctions with 1,000. But I'm going to sell it for like 78. I'm going to make 1,000, you know, a little over. Yeah, okay. Alright. I feel like my auction's got to be getting close to being full, but maybe not. I passed on a lot of cards. Maybe not. Alright, all defense. Let's get back to it. Come on. Kirksey, nope. Okay. I just want that big snipe, you know? Like in this video, right now. The big one. The big snipe. Of course, I could have missed it as well, because I don't know my prices. I've been gone. So I'm just like, kind of just going with what I know the cheap stuff, but the bigger stuff, like I'm guessing that's like, okay, that looks like maybe that's what it's worth. I hope I hope I'm not missing it. If I have, I'm sure you guys will let me know. I should have bought that Ron Parker pie for 2,900. You know what? Let's just keep going. 2,900 Ron Parker. You can make 1,000 off of it. Should have bought it. I didn't. 2,700. Sure, I make up for it right here. Well, not really make up for it, but you know, again, easy profits. 1,400 coins ish. A little over 1,400 after tax. Might as well. There it is. 4,500. I will keep sniping for the last handful of minutes. Hopefully, it's some good stuff. And then just tell you what I'm going to sell it for, and hopefully it does sell for that price, of course. Also, I was streaming, and I lost my voice a couple days ago because I was yelling, screaming, all kinds of stuff, getting excited, mostly getting excited, good stuff, not bad. And it's kind of, I think it's pretty much coming back, but I'm like, I cannot believe that I did that. So much excitement. Okay, come on. Read. Nope. Do you guys think I should get... I'm really, that Jones card, I mean, it's so expensive. I just can't warrant it. It's just too expensive. Golds are just, for Falcons, are just too expensive. I don't think I can do it. I was going to ask, Ramsey. We'll look at Ramsey. We'll look. I don't know, guys. 12. There's just so many at 12. I'm not going to make much off of that. I'll pass. But yeah, I've been running, you know, Anthony Barr. I didn't mean to click that. But Anthony Barr at my user, Most Feared, absolutely amazing card. But he doesn't have Unfakeable, and Barry Sanders is so good, and now he's like so cheap as well, that it's a problem. Like, not having Unfakeable and getting faked out is frustrating, and like he'll fake out your whole team. And, like, what can I do? I need to stop clicking Jets, by the way, as well. But you know, there's just like, you feel like you're kind of helpless. And somebody said, you know, strafe. There is ways to fight against it. So I got to work on my stick skills, figure it out. Because if you tell me there's some way to beat it, or, you know, counter it, I'm gonna work my butt off to try to counter it, because I don't want to get frustrated on something that can be stopped. Like, I go and I try to tackle, I conservative tackle, and then I get faked out and I get frustrated. You know, that's basically what happens. I don't go for the big hits usually. I just try to tackle the guy because I'm so scared he's gonna run right by me. So I can buy those if I want to, make a little bit, but 82 to 83s. But yeah, so I'm not even trying for anything crazy. I just want to bring the guy down, and it's so hard. You know. All right, come on. Let's. There's a Kerrigan at 9 over there again. You could definitely probably buy it, maybe sell for like 11, but you're talking about 1,000 coins. You know, like at what point you're like, you know what? Let's try to make a little bit more. Come on. Nope. Thought maybe there was something there. There's not. Come on. Texans. Nope. Okay. Kim Houston there. Let's see what this card looks like. 93 zone, of course. 92 speed. Yikes. 1,200. Yeah, we'll go ahead and buy that. We'll sell for like 27. Anywhere between 25, 27-ish. Show that on the screen. Bam. Probably already on the screen. There you go. Okay. Come on. Rakpo. There's a Rakpo for 85 again. Sell for 10. That's 500 coins. You know what? Oh, Barr. I want to buy him. Yeah, Barr sells for actually like 35-ish. So we'll go ahead and buy him. Maybe even a little bit more. I know he sells for more than the average because it's Anthony Barr. Yeah, know what I mean? Anthony Barr. Anthony Barr. So a few minutes left. Come on. I want to hit something crazy. You know, something amazing. Absolutely spectacular. Come on. Nope. It would just be 100 coin snipe right here. Right here. That would be a crazy... I did that one video. I'm like, all right, this will be my last refresh before we go ahead and end the video. And I actually hit like a 20k snipe at the end. I guess we'll buy David. We'll see if we can sell him for like 11. I'm not sure. Definitely 10. That's 800 coins. Like, it's like... If it sells for 10. I'll take the chance. We'll see. We'll see. It's not like risky at all. I mean, I know I can sell them for 10, but still, it's like, do you really want to fill your auction? You know, that's the thing. Do you want to fill your auctions or not? Like, with 1,000 coin snipes. Like, it's like not an easy answer. I don't know what the math actually says to do, but I feel like it's probably pretty close. Like, should you overprice and half your stuff sell? Or I feel like it would be better if you're sniping for all day, of course, not to overprice. Like, it would be better to not to overprice, but overprice efficiently where most of your cards sell. So it's tricky, you know. It's tricky. It's not like easy just to say this is the price you should sell for. Oh my goodness, give me that. Nice. Again, these 82, 83 sell for about 4,500. So 80 to 81, mostly high 2s, 84 to 85s, at the minimum 10. So that's what I'm going for. These Anthony Browns I bought earlier, I know 100% I can sell them for like closer to 27, 28. So that's a gimme right there. Thank you very much. And we're like out of time, unfortunately. I know all good things must come to an end. Unfortunately, we didn't hit anything like crazy big, but what you notice is the value you can get right now. It's just so easy, guys. It honestly, you can't ask for much more. On PlayStation, most of these teams work on 900 coins. Hello? See, it's up for 50 seconds almost. 45 seconds. Like, that's crazy. That's crazy. That's a good place to end, too. That's like almost 2,000 coins up for 50 seconds. Like, that's easy money that you can just get by just by getting on the auction house, because it doesn't seem like there's a lot of people doing it. So we bought these. We'll see if that Buchanan sells. I'm going to be interested. You got Trufant as well. I try to make some chances there. But for the most part, a lot of this is just 2,000 coin snipes, but 20 snipes, which we had more than that, or 20 deals, if you want to say. This isn't really sniping. I don't know what you want to call it, but I'm going to call it sniping. It still feels that way. I mean, if you make 1,000 a piece, that's 20,000 coins. It's still fine. I mean, it's easy coins, but you're probably wanting to make a couple thousand. 2,000 a snipe, 20 snipes, that's 40,000 coins, pretty straight up. I would have to guess that we probably made 50,000. We'll see, and we didn't hit a single card. That's the crazy thing. We didn't hit a single big snipe, and 50. It's so easy to make coins right now. You can play on multiple accounts if you want to fill up auctions. Like, once you fill them up, if you have on both systems like I do, I can fill it up on PlayStation, go over to Xbox, go back over, and that's if you want to snipe for a while. If you only want to snipe for a half hour, then I would just try to, get some nice snipes and fill up your auctions. But thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you guys did enjoy, of course, enjoy the wonderful time of year it is. It's Thanksgiving time. Now we're closing on Christmas. The countdown begins. Thank you guys so much. You guys are absolutely amazing. I hope this video was informative, helpful, entertaining, and of course, I hope you come back. That would be great. Thank you guys so much. You guys are awesome. That's all I got. ChewbaccaLemma, out.